lights are here, and we are on top of Monadnock, or close to it anyways. Alright, so I'm off the top now, and past a few people coming up. It's still a pretty popular trail, but pretty much that's the way that I'm going. I'm going to be taking the Dublin Trail, and that's going to keep me going on the Monadnock-Sunapee Greenway. But it's going to give me an idea of what the trail's looking like. A little bit muddy up here, a little rocky. It's starting to get kind of cloudy. Hope the sun comes out a little bit more than it is, but you work with what you got. It's probably about 80 degrees out, hot, but yeah, not bad so far. A couple people at the top needed some help with the blister, so I opened up the med kit, helped them out. You know, just kind of living the life, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. See you down the trail. Alright, little update for everybody. Coming down Monadnock right now. I actually just filled some water up because I found this nice little spring coming out of the ground. So yeah, filled up some water. I'll give you an idea of what it's looking like. Yeah, see? Yeah, nice little clean little, maybe like rainwater stream or something. Whatever. But the black flies are really bad out here right now. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all over my backpack. They're flying around my face. It might be a head net trip. I don't know. They're like really bad out here. But not so bad when you're moving, but just when you stop and, you know, get some water or eat a snack or something, they start to come out and bother you. But anyways, I haven't put any bug spray on yet, and I haven't gotten the head net out. But it may get to that point. Let's see if we can yeah. See, look how many. Made it down to the road. The trail's down that way. I just came out from up there and walked down. It's called the Dublin Trail. But anyways, it was not bad. Ended up meeting up with another fellow hiker. Walked for a little bit with them. It's pretty cool. But yeah, just gotta keep charging down this thing. And see how it is. Who doggy? Eater dough. Right. Video update. Day 1. And I'm still making my way down the trail. Probably got another mile or so left for the day. It's about 6 o'clock. And it should be good getting into my shelter. I don't know if I'm actually going to sleep in there though, just because the bugs are really bad. I might just rather be in the hammock. So we'll see. It is also going to rain tonight, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do. But check that out. That's a big fallen tree. Very cool. Alrighty, I'll see you down the trail. So, made it to my shelter, and it's about 9 o'clock now, but that's the basic rundown. Is I'm staying in here tonight. There's a lot of mosquitoes, but fuck it. Sometimes it's gotta be the way it's done, you know. But anyways, have a good night, everybody. This is the end of day 1. Today's the beginning of day 2. It's a pretty late start for me. Last night I ended up going to sleep probably at like 12:30 at night. I ended up switching from being into this shelter here to using my hammock because the bugs, the mosquitoes were just flying in my face the entire night, and every time I would get close to trying to sleep, a mosquito would buzz in and wake me up. I had my head net on, so they couldn't really get to me. But, you know, like, still, you know, I liked having that, you know, that nice open spot of my hammock that I could just, you know, total sealed, good to go, nothing's gonna get in. And I slept like a baby. I woke up in the middle of the night because I was cold, but man, I slept hard. I feel pretty good today, so I'm gonna try to make it to, I think it's Krider shelter tonight. Not sure, but I'm expecting a thunderstorm at some point today, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But pretty neat. There's actually some graffiti down there, which is, I don't even know how. It's got to be like low water or something to get down there, but it's pretty buggy down here. I don't know how long I'll stick around, but I see fish down there. I saw fish in this reservoir yesterday too. They were eating moths that had fallen on the top of the water. So day 2 has a lot of road walks. I've been walking dirt roads for probably about half an hour, about an hour now, and yeah, you know, it's pretty buggy out here, but it's good, and just making my way along, and yep, see how she does. It's the way of the road. All right, well, still making our way along the Monadnock-Sunapee Greenway. It's day 2, and there are a lot of these old carriage roads. A lot of like old road walking and that kind of thing. But I'm at a dam right now. I think it's called the Child's Bog Dam, but pretty neat. Guess if you ever needed a shower on the Greenway, this might be a good way to do it. Alright, so a little bit later in the day, day 2, and we got some more road walking going on. But we just had some pretty good views over there. Kind of made my way through some bits of trails, some power lines, some stuff like that. But it's muggy out today. I'm waiting for the sky to open up. The air feels thick. Feels like it's gonna rain, but I mean, I wouldn't even mind if it did. I'm ready for it. But kind of easing into this trip a little bit more and more as, you know, as these days go by. But I feel good. I feel like I'm starting to get some kind of hiking rhythm going on here. So, well, I reached Nelson Center, and what you're actually seeing right now, this is a town center. It's just really small, but who doggy, that's the direction I'm going. I'm just gonna take a quick look around, take a break. I'm gonna eat lunch down here though. Well, so I just ate lunch, and some of the road walking has actually changed to these old like coach buggy car roads. I don't know if you can see down there, but I've been walking that for a little bit now. But the trail's starting to teeter off into like a small small trail now, so we'll see. But anyways, that's just to give you an idea of what the trail's like, day 2. But it's beautiful out. I don't know if it's gonna thunderstorm. Knock on wood, the sun's shining, and it was forecasted to be around noon, like 1 o'clock too, and it's already almost 4, so we'll see. All right, so a little bit further down the trail, and we got ourselves a little bit of a beaver pond. I'm gonna do a quick little look-see here. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, little beaver dam right there. I saw some sort of big goose fly out of here. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a crane or just some kind of big goose. But it's fucking beautiful. Holy shit. So I made it to my next shelter. I'm at Krider right now. And I just wanted to give you folks an idea of what it looks like. So here's the deal. You're probably wondering why I put a hammock up. Why when there's just a totally empty shelter. And the reason is because the black flies are the freaking worst here. Worst I've ever experienced in my entire life. I've already been bitten too many times. I've got my head net on. Hello. It's like, you know, I've got to stay like covered up. I don't know if it's still gonna thunderstorm. A little bit of rain just came through. I don't know if that was it or not. But when I got here, this area was so strange. I was like, what is this? Is this even supposed to be happening? But supposedly, what they said is that that they cut down the trees because they were too close to the shelter, and they were working in accordance with loggers. So. Anyways, yeah, so that's why it looks like there's, you know, like a bunch of logging stuff going on here. But, yeah, not a bad shelter. Okay, so day 3, everybody. Gonna give you a little bit of an update. So I just got off of a road that I was hiking on right next to a lake. I forget the name of it, but it's a really beautiful part of the forest right now. You can see there's all this like small ground cover stuff. The bugs are bad. Last night was probably the worst bugs I've ever had at any camp ever in my entire life. Like the black flies, the mosquitoes, they came out, but then later on it was all no-see-ums, and my bug net that I was wearing around my face, they could still come through and bite me. So man, I've got so many bug bites and so much itchiness right now. But it's all, you know, it's all part of the fun. There's actually some of this jewel weed on the ground right now that I could kind of make a little bit of a salve out of. I'll probably do that in a second. But anyways, having a good time out here. It's day 3, getting her done. But hopefully today it's going to be a little more in the trees than yesterday. Yesterday was good, but it was a lot of road walking. But anyways, without further ado, see you down the trail. Made it to some waterfalls, and I'll try to give you guys a little bit better of a look. But it's a pretty good swimming hole if it wasn't so buggy. Yeah, it's actually called Robinson Brook Cascades. Right on the trail. It's pretty nice. It's a good spot to take a break. Filled up my water. The water tastes great. It's cold. It's clear. I like it. It's just bugs are really bad. But anyways, that's what pants and long sleeves are for, right? Hoo doggy. It's almost unexplainable, but actually see Sunapee off in the distance over there. That's where I'm going to be ending. And actually Monadnock is over here. I was correct about my assumption of that big mountain being Monadnock. Yep. But beautiful summit. We got a little fire tower. Can't go all the way in it, but it's cool. And yeah, I'm going to keep going. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the long day or the short day today, but we'll see. At any rate, it'll be a good time. But who doggy? Everybody, I'm on Hubbard Hill right now, and there are lots of blueberries. But pretty good view up here too. See a lot of the surrounding somewhat flat lands. I don't know what it is, but what'd you call it? But yeah, I'm gonna get down this, eat some lunch. Gonna try to find this stream Josh was telling me about with all the trout in it. Maybe go swimming. But yeah, it's been a good day. Starting to run out of water though. I'm kind of thirsty. I'm gotta get to the lunch spot. See you down the trail. Our next hill, still going. It's day 3. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I could see Sunapee pretty close in the distance. But that's where I'll be heading on tomorrow and Monday. But yeah, beautiful view up here. Maybe a storm coming over there. I don't know. Or over there. I don't care. I feel great right now. I took a lunch break at a brook and went swimming or just dipped in, and man, it really helped. So felt good. But sometimes that's what you just gotta do, you know. It's about it's been out here for 3 days and dipping in, just kind of makes your body feel good. Yeah. Well, it seems we're at a bypass right now, a trail bypass, and well, you don't have to take it, but it's the way the trail goes is like some logging stuff, and then this is like a new path that they made. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna go like the traditional Monadnock-Sunapee Greenway route. But yeah, pretty cool. Kind of feels like a storm's coming though. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit, but I don't even care. Let it come. Anyways, see you down the trail. So I made it on top of Oak Hill, and it was kind of a tough climb to get up here. It's just getting towards the end of the day, and I'm starting to tire out. But man, it's pretty nice up here. A lot of black flies, but it's nice. Good views. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get to camp. It's probably gonna be General Washington Shelter tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to the other one there, Mark Nopal or whatever it is. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. But anyways, I'll see you there. Made it to General Washington Shelter, everybody. Pretty cool place, almost in somebody's backyard over there. It's pretty close to civilization. But yeah, it was a hell of a hiking day, a lot of mileage. Didn't really want to keep going. It was, probably in my best interest just to stay here. But a lot of ticks. I pulled like 5 ticks off of me. So it's pretty buggy. Ended up having to use a lot of bug spray, and it's better now. But so supposedly there is a little stream like right down there, and it's totally has these like huge brook trout in there. At least I think they're brook trout. But I'm gonna go when I have to get water tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go over there and check it out. I walked by it on the way in here, but it was, you know, it was starting to get dark, and I couldn't see, you know, any reflection in the water or anything. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow morning and check it out. But this is my hammock set up. Give you a little walk around. Just some gear. Got my boots, but hammock is nice. It's got this really good bug net on it. I've got my tarp kind of put back, but yeah, not a bad day, I would say. So, hoo doggy. See you tomorrow morning. It's morning of day 4, and had a pretty good night of sleep. I slept the wrong way in my hammock. I know you're probably thinking, like, what? How does that happen? But so there was a lot of like blood going to my feet when they should be elevated. Probably woke up at about midnight and switched positions and conked out like a baby. But yeah, I'm going to be, I got to backtrack just a little bit because I want to go look at some trout. But this is General Washington Shelter. I don't know if you can see that. But supposedly there's like a little stream down there where there's some real nice trout, brook trout. Yeah, about that size, biggins. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go see if I can see any, see if I can get any pictures. But yeah, it was a very nice place, I'd have to say. All right, it's day 4. I just made it up my first mountain today, and it was a tough climb. It's hot out. The sun was beating down on me. I stopped to fill up water. But yeah, there's just been a plume of black flies flying around my head. But yeah, pretty sure this is the top, and gave me a run for my money. This was a tough one. But anyways, I gotta take a break. I'll see you down the trail. So just made it down that whole thing of mountains there, and gonna keep going. I'm going to the Moose Lookout tonight, and yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I just ate lunch. Still going pretty hard, but I could definitely feel it in my legs. My legs are getting tired, and it's the uphills that are really brutal right now. But also, it's the bug bites too are getting to me. But still going strong, and yeah, definitely excited to finish tomorrow. But that's where I came out of up here. It's the Max Israel State Forest. It was beautiful in there. But anyways, I gotta keep going. It's about 2:30 right now, so see you down the trail. Day 5. Sorry I didn't get too much footage last night. When I got to camp, the black flies were so bad that I just had to like get into my hammock and not really fuck with it that much. But last day on the trail, I've got maybe about 6 miles to get out of here. Not that bad, and I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be nice to get back, but I had a really great time out here, and it's been a wild ride. It went by pretty quick, I'd have to say. So I'm at the Steve Galpin shelter at Moose Lookout, but the black flies are something else up here. So anyways, I'll see you down the trail. So I made it to Lake Solitude, and I'm pretty close to Mount Sunapee at this point. I think I'm only about a mile away. I just stopped to take a quick break, filled up some water actually from this lake, because I'm not going to make it to the top without it. Water's a little pondish, but what are you going to do? Hoo doggy. It's been a good trail, and this is my last probably big push of the trip. So I'll see you guys at the top. Wish me luck. Alrighty, that's all folks. I'm making my way down the ski hill right now. I made it. I didn't really stick around for too long up there because the bugs are bad, but I'm gonna make it down to the bottom. Yeah, it was a good trip. Hopefully I can make it down all right.